Hi guys, so this is the other video. The first video I was doing a review on the DR mower, but like I said, I was gonna do a comparison between the Timemaster that I bought after this mower. Y'all watch my first video, y'all find out that this didn't last me not 1 yard. I mean, the motor works, I'm not saying that, but the blading gauge doesn't. And this is very cheaply made, but I thought I'd do a comparison on this mower. This is the SP30 DRFlex compared to the Toro Timemaster. Thought maybe this will help y'all make a decision, because I didn't see no videos out there. I was debating between the Toro and this one, and I know the Toro's been out for longer. But I just thought, I like I said in the previous video, I like the fact that DR was giving you a lifetime warranty on that deck, and then it has a one height adjustment. Being a DR, I'm like, well, how bad can it be? Could it be? Well, I regret doing that. In the previous video, like I said, it's very cheap plastic everywhere. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, so cheap. I wouldn't recommend you to buy it, but if you want to buy it at your own risk, go ahead. So yeah, so let's do a comparison about the boat and my experience. I never had a Timemaster, or well, this just came out, so I wouldn't have any experience with this mower, or never had one like this. The Timemaster is the new one. I would say is the 2020. I just bought it, but I'm not sure. It might be 2019. So there you go. That's a 223 cc's. This is a little bit more, but it's not worth it. What you want is to cut the yard, not to have certain features that at the end of the day, if you can't cut your yard, what do you want these features for? So let's get started. First, let's start right here with the drive system. So the DR has a drive system that when you turn it on, this cable right here, you pull this lever and it goes. It engages the transmission, which I guess they try to mimic something like this, but this is different because this is where you push in or whatnot. And the cables also is run with cables. So that's the first thing. The drive works decent. I wouldn't be able to tell you the transmission, how it does. It has a key start, which I don't know if you would like that. Well, it's not a key start, sorry. It starts if you have the key switched in, but it's not a. They also have a key start, but it's like $1,500. I wouldn't even buy the mower for $1,500. So yeah, this stops the mower, and this, which personally I prefer this, where you just press on it and it just stops. Because if you lose this key, I'm pretty sure you could put another key in it, but I don't know. Plus, it doesn't even have a time meter, so it doesn't. I don't see no use for this personally, but if you like that, that's fine. So it has this plastic. Let's move on to the blading gauge. It has this plastic on it, very cheap. You press down and then you pull back. It's kind of hard with one hand. Pull back and this engages the blades like that. But like I said in my previous video, this pops out because it's so cheap. This popped out when I adjusted it all the way, so it can make some pressure for the blades to engage. But the blades just don't. If they do, it's very small power that you're getting. It's just a mess. Like I said, I don't recommend it. Maybe they could do some improvements, put this a little bit hardier. This too, I don't think this is a good idea right here. This is nothing but plastic holding this. So I mean, see, maybe this one because it's a drive. I mean, but see how it puts pressure on it. I mean, these plastics are so cheap, they're not gonna last a long time. Anyways, the handle, it's kind of uncomfortable because you pretty much have to hold it like this, side to side. You could hold it like this. Let me see. You could hold it up here, but it's also kind of uncomfortable because it's so short. So it's like either right in the middle or in the side, because you can't hold it like, it's just, I mean, maybe because I'm a bigger guy, have bigger hands, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Because then this hand, I can't have them both on top. It just not, this is so short, that lever right there. It's it's so short, sorry about that, that you have to go like this. I mean, if you go like this, you're only grabbing a little bit of it, as you can see with my 2 fingers. I just don't like that system. Don't like the handle. And maybe they can improve that. I wouldn't recommend it for a homeowner either. Just go with the Timemaster, like I said in my other video. So this mower, moving on to the Toro, has a self-propelled. When you push as you go, it goes. I've had a Toro 21-inch. It's the same system and it's pretty cool. I mean, haven't had no issues. This right here, you can adjust it if it, you know, it's like the same, but this is metal. I believe it's metal, I'm not sure. Or maybe plastic. It's plastic, but it's hard. But you see the difference? This is not gonna go anywhere. It's better. It's more reinforced. It's better made, where you can adjust it with, where there's that system right there. This right here is just not, I mean, I don't know, it's just not, it's all flimsy. Toro, good job on that. Here too, you got a little metal thing right here with that, you know, is gonna stop it. It's like a safety feature. It's not gonna let it. Again, this is metal. That's good. This is just plastic. I mean, that's not gonna stop it. I mean, I bet if I pull hard, I mean, I'll break this thing off, and it'll fly off. And you know, I just look at the little clamp right there. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want. I mean, I wish I had better things to say. I know DR is a reputable company, but dropped the ball on this big time, in my opinion. Moving on. So you pull this back and you engage the blades. Bam. So you see this handle is better because it's kind of like a straight. I don't have to either have my hand here or like this. So it's not. So this is more like a more comfortable position for me, you know. Then if you want to use this, you could use this. Cool. Also, it makes you, instead of pushing, you could pull it, and it'll make it press. So I like that feature too. Another thing that I like, they both have this lever right here, so you can store it. Like I said, sorry, it's like my second video. And another thing that I don't, I'm the only one recording, so yeah, so it stands right up. Same thing over here. I kind of like this about the DR. Also, it's like, I like this metal thing right here, but again, it's not gonna mow my yard or anybody's yard. Let's move on to the height adjustment. So this one has one here and one in the front with letters. And like I said, what sold me on this one was this right here. It was just one height adjustment. But then again, maybe that's why this wobbles a lot, because it has this big bar going across. So maybe that's what makes it wobble. And it's not like a one-piece. It's not a one-piece deck. So maybe they did that to kind of replace this if they had to or whatnot, and just take it out, which is pretty cool, but it's flimsy. It moves. It doesn't feel solid. You hear all that noise right here. Look at the difference. This is solid. This, you pick it up, it doesn't go anywhere. It's like a one piece, I believe. I'm not sure, maybe not. But the system is better. For some reason, feels way more solid. Yeah, it's a metal deck, but maybe Toro will move on to cast aluminum. I don't know, maybe not. But regardless, I wouldn't. With the experience that I've had, I don't care. I'll just go with something like this. Let me see what else. The tires. I like this. This feels more rubbery than the other ones. You can see these. I think they're made out of rubber too, but it just doesn't feel the same. And then I think these, sorry about that, these have more traction. In my opinion, I don't know. And then the front, these look beefier than these. See how these look all skinny, and these look better quality in my opinion. Like I said, more beefy and everything. As far as the mower, how they perform, the Toro Timemaster, I'm very pleased with it. I really like the mower. It's a great mower in my opinion. What sold me on between these two was this, the warranty on the deck and the lever. Just one height adjustment, but it's really not worth it, honestly. I guess Toro does this for a reason. I guess it's better. It's a better build like this. Like I said, I'm not an engineer or nothing like that, but very poorly made. On DR's part, Toro, good job on that. So now let's move on to the bags. So this one has metal right here. You gotta pick it up and take the bag out, and it's like a system where these two little hooks, these little hooks go in here, and then it has a little mosh plug. You just pull it out, and you can put it back in. I'll return this thing. So you put it like that. There you go. Very way smaller than the Toro. Way smaller. If I put them side to side, you can kind of see. Hey Rufus, see the difference? It's way smaller than the Toro's bag. This is huge, and plus this one has a little handle, like to grab when you're pouring it out. I'm gonna put them side to side so you can kind of. This one has a different system where this goes on there, like that. And it also has a plug. I use them. So look at the difference in the bags. Even the width, look at that. The width and the capacity is way bigger. So yeah, that's another con and pro, but I mean, quite honestly, if the mower would have performed good, I wouldn't really care about it. 'Cause I'm not like filling them up all the way where the mower could barely. It's too heavy, you know. It has this system right here where you can mulch, and that one has the same thing. But the plastics, as you can see, this one more solid than this one. This is just flimsy. Look at that. Sorry, look at that. It's just flimsy. Same thing with this. Look, it just man, it's just so flimsy. I don't know. We're probably both made in China. Look at this. This is solid. It has a little metal thing where I don't know. I haven't used it yet, but I guess this goes like this. Like that. And this doesn't have It just has these plastics, which the plastics are real cheap on it, so I wouldn't trust it that much. Sorry, got cut up there. You can put it right here, and it clamps onto there. But again, very flimsy material. This is harder. Toro great mower right here. Awesome for what I needed. Oh, plus it's cheaper. This one I paid $1,353 at the door. This one I paid $1,089 at the door because I think they had a special. Bought it at Tractor Supply. They had it advertised at $999 online, which I try to get it at Home Depot, but they don't honor that. They also had it online for $9.99, but they don't honor it at the store. It's more expensive. So I just bought it at Tractor Supply. They had it all built up. Bought it there. So yeah, definitely recommend the Toro. Don't recommend this one. Like I said, plastics are real cheap. Like I said, what sold me was this. I have to keep on repeating because I think that's a cool feature, but it's not worth it. It's just really flimsy. The deck, this sold me too, but it's not worth it either. It's longer, like I said, from the Toro. See how it's longer? It makes it more, like it has more weight in the front. Like it makes it more unsturdy. And the turn is, this one's better, the Toro. So yeah, overall, that's my comparison. Like I said, the bags are bigger. The bags in the Toro Timemaster are bigger than the DRs. Overall, I think they made a mistake with these plastics and didn't take the time to kind of like really look into the engineering. Oh, another thing that I have. So these Timemasters, as you can see, they have a bigger gas tank. Look at the gas tank on that, and look at the gas tank on this. It's tiny compared to the Toro. So that's another thing that you want to keep on filling up, you know. Plus the air filter, this one has a tiny air filter, this one has a big one. So overall, the engine, I think even the engine, the Briggs & Stratton is better. I don't know, or the design of it. I don't know what kind of engine they're using, but yeah, overall, like, that's my review. Like I said, this is cheap plastic. Don't buy it. This thing, I don't know, might lose the key. This is a better system. Let's just go over all the features again. This is better. It has metal. It looks like it lasts longer. This system's better. My hand feels better than this. Going straight like this, or like on top. This is not long enough. It's just overall better more. So if you're looking the cheap, this is way stronger than this. All the plastics, and like I said, the blades went out on it. I'm just gonna turn them on for you and go forward, because this one, like I said, the blades don't engage. So I'm just gonna go forward on it so you kind of see. And then I'm gonna use the Timemaster too. Gotta put the key on. See, that's another thing. You gotta do this and see how the blades don't engage. They don't engage. This is the lever. Hear all them noises. Makes a lot of noises. Makes a lot of noise. I don't know what pulleys or what. It feels all flimsy. It's like it's gonna fall apart. Hear that? Hear that? Let me turn this on. Look at the difference. This is cheap right here. Cheap plastic. Look at that. Like I said, I don't want to talk bad about DR, but sorry, man. They dropped the ball big time. Let me see. Look at that, one pull. I haven't started or nothing. Look at the blades. That's the way it's supposed to work. You don't hear nothing, look. The other one was falling apart and stuff. Look at that. You don't hear nothing solid. Easy to manage. Look at that. Easy. One hand. Look at that. There's no way you can do this with this. They'll be falling apart. Look at that. Look. It'll be falling apart. This. Look at this. Hear that? Man, look at this. Solid. Falling apart, man. Overall, I guess better made. No, I'm pretty sure it's better made. Look at this too. Compared to this. This is thicker. Overall better mower. So buy a Timemaster, don't buy a DR unless they fix all them flaws. It's just a lot, man. And then the customer service that they have, I guarantee you if you had a problem with this one, I think this one comes with a 3-year warranty on the motor, which is pretty good. But I guarantee you if you had a problem with this mower, Toro will probably back you up on that. You probably I mean, even the store will give you your money back, so don't even go to a dealer, because even DR was like, nah, well, if you would have bought it from us and we would have gone into it. You got to back your stuff up no matter what, you know. You got to back it up. It's your product, your name on it. So I know if this would go on, I'll take it to Tractor Supply. And I know that because they told me if anything goes wrong, just bring it back and we'll take care of you. Of course, within the time limit that they have. But yeah, thanks and see you later.